This is Fate 212, and I'm Nafka, and we're talking about the battlefield. If you want to follow along, we're on page 118 of our brand new 6th edition rulebook under Fighting a Battle. And we're going to assume that you've arrived, you've got your armies ready, you've rolled for your mission, and now you're down to the section called the battlefield. Next, you're going to roll for deployment, and you're going to then start placing any fortifications that you have in your armies before placing any other terrain. You're going to make sure that nothing's within 3 inches of another piece of fortification, and that also goes for terrain, which you'll be setting up here in a minute. Once that's done, you have a large pool of terrain that now can be set onto the tabletop. And this really gets into the tactics and the strategy that you're going to be playing with on the tabletop once your game gets moving here. So you're going to roll in each 2x2 section of the table, so there'll be 6 sections. You're going to roll for a d3, and that'll give you anywhere from 6 pieces of terrain up to 18 pieces of terrain on your tabletop. And so it can be a little dense here, light here, but you're going to be alternating, setting it up, and trying to create areas of firing avenues or blocks or whatever you can with the available terrain. The final thing you're going to do is you're going to place your objectives, and then you're ready for deployment. I really like this way of setting up the terrain and the tabletops. This is the table that I played on with the method from the rulebook last night, and it made for a very tactical and exciting game. We had some mysterious forests in there that ended up being ironbark, and the objectives, there was the mysterious objectives. And that really made the terrain come alive. I had set up a kill zone in the area as quickly as I could, placing the terrain, and my opponent had set up a rock blocking one of my quad guns from my Aegis defense line, and he used that to his advantage during the game, and it turned out to be a fantastic game. Well, I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you back on Fate 212. Have a good night.